Whoa. Alright. Before I gotta go check up on my neighbor's dog. Told him make sure he's alright. You're on YouTube, man.
Me?
Yeah. The camera.
Oh. Damn it.
Why? I can cut you out if you don't want to be.
Cut me out.
You're not gonna. Yeah, I told Greg I'd check up on his dog, so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's just laying back there. Doing good.
Yeah. It's not real hot out, so it's not like it's that big of a deal.
Oh boy. You a good boy, huh?
Yeah.
You're big, aren't you? Oh, you can't know.
He's just a big puppy. Alright, what?
Alright, Jake. Well, I'll try to catch up with you before you go. Hey, that's mine. Hey!
Yeah.
You are so easy. Alright, see you.
Hello. Hey. I think it's been like a week since I did my last little vlog. I mean, not that a lot of people are keeping up with me, but you know. It's for myself anyway, I don't care. So I figured I'd talk today about my opinion on, 600 cc's versus 1,000. I know everyone's talked about this, but it doesn't hurt to have another opinion, I guess. Now, I'm obviously on a Yamaha R6, which is a 600 cc bike. The R1 is the 1,000, in case you didn't know. I absolutely am in love with this bike. I can't say anything bad about it. Hold on here real quick. Now, in case you haven't seen her, this is my bike. I'll do a walk around one day. I just want you to see it. A little mini walk around, I guess. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. I've heard people say they won't ever get a 1,000 because they think it's too much. Can I go out right here? They think, you won't get, I guess you won't get all the use of the power on public roads. It's more of a track bike, which I know is true. I mean, but in reality, on the roads I live by, it's not very likely I'm ever going to be using the R6 to its full extent. I've heard also that the 1000s might not be as fun around like twisties, which I can't really, I mean, I guess that's kind of true. I can't really see it being that big of a difference, because again, it all comes down to, you gotta remember you're on public roads. I mean, sure, you can try to go knee down on, you know, some back roads or something if they're really good ones, but for the most part, you want something that can still be kind of, if you're commuting with it also, you gotta think about it that way. I'm sure the R1 likes to go fast all the time. Not that my R6 doesn't, but it does. But when I'm just putting around too, like in the city or something, it really doesn't care. I mean, it feels fine with me. I'm perfectly comfortable on here. I mean, that's just some of the pros to getting a smaller bike, I guess, versus the bigger one. Now you can look at it the other way too, with some of the pros of getting an R1. I mean, if you've driven an R6 or something for a while, and you liked your R6, but you want to step up a little bit, I say go for the 1000. I'm sure it's an absolutely fantastic bike. I keep saying R1 only because I know Yamaha. I haven't ridden any other type of bike, like sport bike wise, only Yamahas. So it's going to sound like I'm only comparing the R6 to the R1. I just mean 600 cc's to 1000 cc's in general. But continuing, I know the R1 is, or 1000 cc's, will be slightly heavier. I can't imagine they're that much heavier to where it'll make a huge difference for whatever you want to do, like going around twisties and stuff. Maybe they're not as flickable around turns. I mean, in a straight line, you're basically going to smoke any 600cc bike, unless that person has some serious work and you're just stock. I think that's also why it's a good thing when you see, like, I know Suzuki makes the 750. You got, I mean, you can jump up to like Ducatis, which make the 899, and other, you know, kind of in between bikes. But I mean, for the most part, people either get a 600 or 1000, or get a 600 first and then get a 1000, which is how I think it probably is most of the time, and I might end up doing one day. I can't see it in the foreseeable future, only because I don't want to get rid of my bike at all, like for any bike. I don't care what it is. But I say, you know, it also has to do with how long you've been riding, I guess. I haven't been riding that long. I mean, I'm not really that old. I only just started riding like a year ago. And I found, I had a Honda Shadow before this. It was an 1100cc, but in a V-twin cruiser style, which is completely different. Like way, way different. Unbelievably different than what I am sitting on right now. Even though it's half the amount of cubic centimeters. I mean, well, like I said, I might get a 1000 one day. Not anytime soon. I mean, if I do, I'll be surprised. But it's all how you feel. If you really are trying to decide, I recommend you test drive one. Like, just look at different kinds and look at the different reviews people have on them. And, you know, just take the time to research what you want to do. There's no need to jump right into anything. I know if you want a new bike, you just want to get a new bike and ride. It took me a little while to find this bike. You know, but I test drove it and it scared the shit out of me. But I loved it, which was fantastic. So I got it, and you know, maybe you'll like the 1000 more. You like the power delivery, or you know, or if you're trying to do something different with it. If you're, you know, drag racing or actually racing around the track, and you're not just like a, you know, little shithead on a bike like me. You actually know what you're doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but I couldn't jump on a track and sit there and race you. Then, fuck man, I say go for the 1000. Why not? So, it's all in preference. I think at least what I can say about the R6 to the R1, they are both incredibly beautiful bikes. Like I said, the exhaust on the R1, it just blows my mind with how good it looks. So, I mean, you have that to consider too. If it's not about the power so much anymore, you know you like both of them. Look at the little tiny differences on it. I like the headlights on the stock headlights on the R1 better too. But I think my R6, the body shape is just slightly different. I mean, I also have an older one, so she's got a little more curves. But I love my bike, and I've talked to people that have 1000 cc's that you can tell by the tone of their voice and the way they talk to you, they love their bike just as much as I love mine, or anyone would love, you know, a 600 to 1000 to an 899, 848, whatever. See if that yard sale's still going on. I'd like to get, see, don't be that guy. You know, not wearing a helmet, not wearing anything. I don't care if you do wheelies and shit. I think it's cool. I mean, I think that guy probably just did it because he saw me coming down the road on, you know, a bike that a lot of people do wheelies on. But please wear your gear if you're going to stunt and do shit like that. And, you know, also be street legal if you're rolling down the road. Anyway, let's see if we can find this yard sale. One day I'd like to, you know, stumble in on a yard sale and find... I play guitar. I've been playing guitar for a while. I'd like to, you know, how you see in like TV shows and shit where they stumble upon yard sales where there's like a 1959 Gibson. I live over in the other side. I saw your sign when I was leaving. I figured I'd stop back.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, it's no problem. Alright, how was it? Did you sell a lot?
I thought it was pretty good. We made decent.
Alright, that's good.
Yeah, a lot of it was new.
Yeah, alright.
So, a lot of curtains and things like that, housewares.
Yeah. Well, it turned out to be a great day for it, so.
Yeah, they were looking for a lot of baby stuff, though. We didn't have a whole lot, but all the baby stuff that we did have sold.
Alright, yeah, that stuff always tends to sell, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, you have a good day. Well, damn, I missed it. well, seems like nice people. So the moral of today's vlog is, if you want to go to a yard sale, go earlier in the day. Anyhow, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Where are you? There you are. You might think, well, Jake, why don't you just edit this part out so you don't have to cover up your lens whenever you go back into your garage. Well, thought my phone was ringing. Well, fuck what you say. My editing skills are really terrible. Hello? Okay. Shut you off. My editing skills are really terrible. So, what if I don't want to edit? Oh, look what I found at the yard sale. Holy shit, it came true. It's like, I paid a lot of money for that.